What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Huncho. I'm about to bring y'all another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you got your bell notification on so you guys always know when I drop new videos. But the title of this one is 3-year-old wakes up at her own funeral and later dies. Let's get right into this video.
Uncensored, a family taken through the ringer. It was a nightmare. Just imagine this. After a 3-year-old wakes up at her own funeral. This happened in Mexico. Camila Roxana Martinez Mendoza's family says doctors initially declared she died from a stomach infection. Once her mother noticed she was breathing inside of her
Hold on, let me
coffin,
pause it.
she was
This is crazy. They was at the funeral and then they realized that the little girl still was breathing. Like that's scary, sad, all in the same situation. But I thought they supposed to put like embalming fluid and stuff in the body and remove certain organs if you're an organ donor, if you I guess in this situation got the family consent. So let's get back into it and see what's actually going on.
rushed to the hospital, but doctors couldn't save her. Here's a medical explanation for that strangeness.
So this is called it's a delayed return of spontaneous cardiac activity. This is after someone has been pronounced dead. Usually it happens in the hospital. There are definitely cases where the CPR is ended, the doctors and staff are writing their notes, and then somebody notices the patient's eyes are open or the patient is still breathing, and everybody rushes in the room and we restart CPR. So it's definitely strange and a very rare occurrence for it to happen later. But again, it reminds you of the story of Lazarus, where he was brought to life or came back to life 4 days after he had been dead.
And of course, this is in Mexico. And for the child to come back
I'm
to
gonna pause
life,
it so I see what's going on. This is in Mexico. I guess they do a lot of things different than how we would do it here in the USA. I ain't gonna do a whole lot of talking in this video. I'm just gonna basically let it play all the way through. So I just wanted to say something. So I was saying something in this video. I'm gonna let it play. I paused it on him. He looked kind of crazy, don't he?
during the funeral clearly means there was no embalming process.
That's true. That's true. And,
That's what
and,
I just
and the
said.
different traditions, I assume, have their way of preparing bodies. And so I really, I'm not sure what I can definitely kind of speak to is why or how this could happen. This can be caused by a hyperinflation or when you're pumping air into the lungs during CPR in efforts to push air into the lungs. That air can actually stop some of the blood flow that you're trying to get to the heart from getting there. And so when you now decide, okay, this is not working, we're going to pronounce this child dead or person dead, that air is now getting out of the body, and now blood flow is allowed to come back to the heart, and then the heart can start and kick back. Again, very rare, not something that happens very often. In fact, there are probably maybe 50 cases actually reported in medical literature in all time.
Now, do you think there was a possibility of ever saving her if she came back, or was this just a rare occurrence?
Definitely, actually, just looking into this case, definitely there have been cases where when this does happen and there is a delayed return of cardiac activity, a third of these patients, if they're in the right setting, obviously, can actually survive. Now, the other, percentage will not. Some of them will have permanent brain damage or brain from just a prolonged reduction of blood flow to their brain. However, it does matter where it happened, where the patient was, obviously not, she wasn't in a hospital setting when she had this return of spontaneous activity, cardiac activity, brain activity, everything happened at the funeral, which was, I don't know how many days after she had been pronounced dead with no medical care or medications or anything to try to make sure adequate blood flow was going to her lungs, her brains, and vital organs.
And Dr. Akia Tour, I think they said it was maybe a day later that they had the funeral after
Right.
she was
Right.
pronounced. But just a
Right.
bizarre story out of Mexico.
All right, y'all. That's basically it right there. Like I said, I ain't gonna do a whole lot of talking in this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And to my new subscribers, I appreciate it. Also, make sure you share the video. Hit that bell so you guys always know when I'm posting new videos. That's it for now.